two top names in legal tech face off, one built for growth, one built for speed, Clio versus Smokeball. Which one really delivers? On the left, Clio, cloud-based practice management for progressive law firms. On the right, Smokeball, automation-first legal software powering small firms. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to what matters for your firm in 2025. Each category gets points, and by the end you'll see exactly who takes the crown. The final verdict might surprise you. Okay, visual learners, here's our mind map of how we'll compare these two. Pricing, automation, and document management, who they're made for target user and scalability. Integrations, ease of use, reporting and analytics, support and onboarding, and finally, legal intake and CRM. That was a mouthful. Ready? Let's jump in. Let's kick off with pricing. So Clio is pretty upfront here. It's got clear tiered pricing that starts at $49 per user per month. Oh, and it flexes with your firm, so if you scale up and add staff, it kinda grows with you. That is super handy. Now, just to keep it honest, some of their more advanced features, yeah, you're paying extra as add-ons, which not ideal if you want everything bundled. Smokeball, though, takes a different spin. They include a lot in their bundles, like automation features right from the start. The catch? It's generally more expensive, plus you'll need to get a custom quote, and there aren't many ultra-cheap tiers to get started. So a bit pricey. If you're watching your budget, Clio subtly takes the win here. Let's talk automation and document management, which you know is kinda the heart of Smokeball's pitch. Clio does well, integrates with Google Drive, Dropbox, and QuickBooks, and you can customize workflows, reporting, all the nerdy stuff. But things like tracking time are manual, and you'll find yourself setting up your own document flows, not plug and play. Smokeball, this is its party trick. Automatic time tracking for literally every minute you work, a big juicy library of document templates, and what's honestly beautiful, deep Microsoft Office integration. You can draft, sign, all inside Smokeball. It's slick. Okay, it's more document-centric, but seriously, if automation excites you, Smokeball takes this category. Now for who these are built for. Clio's flexibility here is wild. Solo lawyers, small firms, multi-office giants, it's built to expand as your firm grows, no problem. That's really cool. You won't outgrow it easily. Smokeball, on the other hand, is made for solo and small practices, and while you can get up and running quick, if your dream is to scale up big time, it could feel a little snug. So, which fits most firms? Clio again leads. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know that firms using Smokeball's automatic time tracking actually report capturing up to 40% more billable hours? Not joking, time is money after all, especially in the legal world. Integrations and ecosystem time. Clio's got an absolute library. Think payments, scheduling, e-signature, accounting, all the third-party apps you can imagine. Plus, there's a marketplace vibe going on, so you can tweak it how you want. Some integrations do cost extra, not gonna lie. Smokeball banks on its deep Microsoft Office link and built-in time workflow features. So if you live and breathe Outlook, Word, Excel, you'll love it, but the ecosystem outside Office isn't as sprawling. Winner, Clio for sheer variety. Ease of use. So how hard is it to get going? Clio is friendly, but honestly it's best if you're at least a little technical. Customizing everything is possible, but there's a learning curve, I won't sugarcoat it. Smokeball, though, is so intuitive. If you don't want to think too hard or set things up for weeks, this is the one. The onboarding is fast and there's barely any setup needed. Downsides? Less customization than Clio, but not everyone wants to tweak every little thing. This round is a Smokeball win. Next up, reporting and analytics. Clio's got deep dashboards and basically every report you'll ever need, billing, time tracking, you name it. And it's customizable, which is awesome for the data geeks, who doesn't want to slice and dice their numbers. Smokeball, meanwhile, does a solid job with the basics, activity, time tracking, easy-peasy overview, but not as customizable. So if stats are your power tool, Clio's winning here. Support and onboarding, here, where both actually shine. Clio gives you 24/5 customer support and a whole library of resources. Every so often, people do say there's a backlog during busy seasons. Smokeball, though, rolls out the red carpet during onboarding, especially for tiny firms. You get serious hand-holding to get up to speed. It leans more phone email than self-serve documentation, but that's honestly great if you want a guided tour. On this one, I'm calling it a tie. They're both impressive, just depends what type of support you want. Closing with legal intake and CRM. If your firm is hungry for leads and lives on getting new clients in the door, Clio packs full intake, scheduling, and follow-up tools, all the bells and whistles for converting contacts to clients. A tiny warning, extra features can bump your monthly price. Smokeball is ace at transitioning intake straight into document automation, very smooth, but it's not as heavy on CRM or lead generation. So for growth and conversion, Clio again. Let's take a quick bird's eye look side by side. Clio and Smokeball on a radar chart. Clio shines for scalability and reporting. Smokeball spikes for automation and ease of use. Seeing it mapped out? You can actually pinpoint which fits your style. So, which one should you stare at for your demo call? If your firm's all about flexibility, scaling, and converting leads into clients, go with Clio. Seriously, especially in 2025 when every tool needs to play nicely with a million other apps. But if you're a smaller, tight-knit practice and crave seamless automation and a speedy onboarding, Smokeball is hard to beat. That's my honest take. Want to see which legal software fits your firm best? Book DMOS with both platforms to try before you buy. That's the only real way to know what feels right in daily practice.